These are the Razer Hammerhead Hyperspeed Wireless Earbuds for the PlayStation 5. And before we unbox them, it's important you know that this is a sponsored video and Razer did send these out for me to check out. So now that you know that, we can unbox them. Here's everything that comes in the box. You've got the charging case with an off-white matte finish to it, very similar color to the PlayStation 5. USB-C charging port at the bottom, PlayStation 5 logo on the front, and opening them up shows the earbuds. Now these have a bit more of a glossy finish to them, with the Razer logo lighting up and changing color. Closing these up, you can see the Razer branding etched into the lid. Overall, very clean and very nice. Now we have the silicone ear tips in 3 different sizes, small, medium and large, with the medium tips pre-installed on the earbuds. Now these have a bit more of an oval shape to them rather than the round ones that you typically see with earbuds. Up next is the USB-C dongle that you plug into your PlayStation 5, which allows you to connect to your earbuds over the 2.4 GHz connection. Owner's manual lets you know how to set everything up or in case you need to troubleshoot anything. Some Razer holographic stickers, always cool to have. And lastly, a nice USB-C to USB-A charging cable with Razer's signature green showing through. Setting these up with Bluetooth is super easy. Just head over to Bluetooth on your device, open the lid to the case, and after a little bit of time, your device will find the earbuds. This will take slightly longer than you would think because the earbuds are searching for the 2.4 GHz dongle first before switching into pairing mode. Speaking of the dongle, all we need to do to set that up is plug it straight into the front-facing USB-C port on the PlayStation 5, and they should connect right away. If they don't, go into Settings, Audio Options, Output Device, and select Razer Hammerhead Hyperspeed. Okay, I've had a couple of days testing these, playing games, listening to music, taking a couple of phone calls here and there, and I have a few thoughts. TLDR, very happy with them, they sound great and are comfortable. But getting into the details, there is one part of the experience that's maybe a little less than ideal, and it's taking them out of the case. Because of the glossy finish and the way they sit in the charging case, it's hard to get a grip and pull the first earbud out. Once you have that first one out though, the second one comes out no issue. And really, if this is the biggest issue I'm having, I think we're fine. I didn't go over this in the unboxing, but the shape of the earbuds is interesting. They're a bit larger in size, and they have an odd shape to them, and something about that works with my ears. I'm not sure if it's the odd shape or the more oval silicone tips, but I found they have an easier time sitting in my ears. I typically go for an earbud without a silicone tip because they normally fall out all the time or they just hurt. And these ones, on the other hand, were just comfortable to wear for extended periods of time. Now, everyone's ears are different, so your experience may vary on that. Now, I'm by no means an audiophile, but I found the listening experience on these extremely pleasant. Gameplay sounds rich and full of detail, and listening to music sounds equally as amazing. With that, we do have access to the Razer Audio App, which allows us some control over the audio, has a handful of presets, and a 10-band equalizer if you're after something a little bit more custom. The app is also what allows us to change the RGB. Personally, I have the RGB turned off, but maybe you want it set to red so people don't disturb you while you're gaming. Speaking of which, there is a do not disturb mode, which blocks calls while you're gaming, a gaming mode for lower latency audio, and ANC, active noise cancellation, to help reduce background noise that might be present in the room. The earbuds also have a few touch controls, your typical pause play, volume up, down, skip song, that type of thing. The only gesture I had issue with was the volume up and down, as you need to double tap and hold either the left or right ear depending on if you want it to go up or down. And I just found it difficult and would just end up pulling my phone out and changing it with that. Of course, you can remap every command using the app, but for testing purposes, I just kept it at default. These do act as a mic while you're gaming and can also be used for phone calls as well. And if you were curious as to how the mic quality sounds like, well, this is how it sounds. When it comes to battery life, I was getting around 3 hours while connected to the dongle before needing to recharge. And while on Bluetooth, I wasn't able to run them dry doing my day-to-day that I would normally have my earbuds in for. Now, the tech specs on Razer's website indicate you're going to get about a max of 6.5 hours with all the bells and whistles turned off. But with lighting and ANC turned on, you're looking more at 4 hours before needing to recharge. Speaking of recharging, Razer say you're going to get 4 recharges out of the charging case before needing to recharge the charging case. Meaning you're going to get 32-ish hours with everything turned off and about 20 hours with everything turned on. And from my testing, that seems accurate. Currently, the Razer Hammerhead Hyperspeed PlayStation 5 editions retailing for $149.99 USD and 285 AUD. But yeah, let me know if you've got a pair of these and what your thoughts are on them. I'll be honest, I'm gonna keep using them as my day-to-day earbuds. They're just comfortable in my ears, and I don't know if that's a me thing. So let me know what your experience is like.